Hello friends, this is Kusmakar. Welcome to the series of C programming. So in last chapter we had discussed about the data types of int and float. So int data type is basically used to save the integer value and float data type is used to save the decimal values. So today we will discuss about the char data type. So char data type is basically used to save the character values. Now see how we can declare the char variables. Char, let's say ch. So this way we can declare the char variable. So when we will do it, what will happen basically? So char is the keyword which will tell the compiler to save 1 byte of memory for this variable. That means variable means the memory location name. So it will compiler will reserve 1 byte of memory for ch variable, right? So as you know, all the memory cells are made up of 1 byte. So to reserve a cell for ch variable, only one cell is required, right? Means 1 byte of memory is required for ch variable because ch is of char type, right? Now in this memory location only the char variables can be saved, right? So what are char variables? Like whatever we can press on the keyboard, right? For example, A, B, C, R, T, or small alphabets, or the numeric keys, any numeric keys, or any special symbols. So all these key press are basically the characters. Means when I press the A key, that means I am providing the A character. When I press the B key on the keyboard, that means I am providing the B character. Even the numeric number as well. So 6 is the character, 5 is the character, 8 is the character, and the special symbols, each special symbol is also a character. So character is represented by only one key press, right? Not two. So 65 is not the character. In 65 there are two characters, one is 6, another is 5, right? Now I will tell you about, now I will explain you the char variable using the same program which I had used in the last chapter. So in this program we are taking the integer value and we are showing the saved value, saved integer value, right? Let's say I press 9. So here you can see I'm providing the value 9. So 9 is also a character and 9 is also a numeric number. So how compiler will identify that we are providing the int value or the character value? Or we can say how compiler will identify that we are providing the numeric number or the character. So compiler will identify on the basis of this variable. So in scanf we are giving the value to a, and a is a variable of int type. That means we are giving the integer value. So when we press, so compiler will wait for the enter key until we will not press the enter key. Compiler will not save 9 to the memory location, or 9 to the, or compiler will not assign the 9 value to the a variable. So when we press the enter key, then 9 is assigned to the a, and after that the entered value is value which is assigned to a is shown. Means the entered value is 9 is shown, right? So here we can see the compiler will wait for the enter key until we will not press the enter key. that value will not be assigned to the variable, right? So let me give you the another example. Let's say if I press 92, right? So here I'm doing two key press, one for 9, another key press for 2. So so as I already told you that we are providing 92 to a variable, this variable. So a is an int type of variable, so compiler will wait until we press the enter key. So once we press the enter key, the whole 92 value will be assigned to a variable, and after that this print statement will be executed with the saved value, which is saved at a memory location. So when we press the enter key, the entered value is 92. So this is the behavior of int variable. Now I will show you the same behavior for characters. Sorry. Right. So let's say if a is a char type of variable. So for char variable we need to use this format specifier for %c, right? So here I want to explain you that for char variable, compiler don't wait for the enter key. It directly assign the value to the variable when we press the key, right? So here you will see now if I press 9 here, so 9 is a character here now, because we are providing the 9 value to a variable and this variable is of char type, so 9 is assigned to a variable, and then after that it will be shown the entered value is 9. Now let me show you with the two characters. Now here if I enter 92, then what will happen? So 92 means I am entering 9. When I press 9 key, that 9 is assigned to a variable, and then I press the 2 key, that 2 variable is trying to assign to some character variable, but no character variable is there, so 2 character will be ignored. Only 9 character will be assigned to a. Exactly 9 is already assigned to a and 2 is trying to save in some character which is not available. So here only 9 is shown, right? So here you can see the compiler did not wait for the enter key. So I will give you one more example. Let's say if I want to assign both the character 9 and 2, then what we have to do? We have to define two character variables. Scanf %c comma b semicolon, and so if you want to show two values, then you have to mention two format specifier, one for a, another for b. Now here I will prove you that how compiler is not waiting for the enter key to save the values. Now see, here I am entering 92. So what is exactly happening? When I pressed 9, that directly saved to the a variable, and then I press 2, then 2 character is saved to the b variable. So it didn't wait for the enter key. It is keep saving the entered keys values to the character variables. Right? Now see, when we had pressed 9, so it was assigned to A. When we pressed 2, then it was assigned to B. And after pressing, it has shown that entered values are C means A and B. So here you can see the compiler did not wait for the enter key. Means compiler is directly accepting the value when you are pressing the keys and accepting those values and assigning to the variables sequentially. Right? So this way I have told you that it is directly saving the character values to the char variables. Now see what range of values are saved in the characters. So these are the characters, right, and these are the ranges of value. So each character having the ASCII code, which is in numeric code, which is basically numeric code. So 0 having the numeric code of 48, 1 having the numeric code of 49. Similarly, 9 is having the numeric code of 57. And if you go to the alphabet, then capital A is having the numeric code of 65, Z is having the numeric code of 90. Similarly, for small alphabets, these are the numeric ASCII codes, and for the special symbols, there is a range of 0 to 225, excluding these characters. Right? For all special symbols, for all alphabets, for all numeric digits, they have the ASCII numeric codes. So exactly when you press that, when you're providing the values, so their ASCII codes are basically saving in the memory location. So when you are providing the A character, that means 65 is saving in the memory location. If you are providing the small z, that means its respective ASCII numeric code is saving in the memory location. Means for z, 122 is saving in the memory location. Right? So these are the ASCII character, or we can say the character range of character which is supported for char data type. So this char data type having this range of characters, and all these characters having this have their specific ASCII numeric code which are exactly saved in the memory location. The memory location which is reserved by char data type. Right? Okay, and let me tell you one more thing. So I hope this is clear to you now. Let's say if you don't want to accept the value from the user, you want to directly assign the char values. So you can assign the value with a single quotes. Let's say 5, B is equal to single quote E. Right? So you can also directly assign the values to the char variables, but those values should be mentioned with the single quotes. Characters are represented with the single quotes. So if you are assigning the values to the char type of variables, then you have to mention the value with the single quotes. Right? So values of characters are always mentioned with the single quotes. Just remember this. And for int and float, the values doesn't require the single quotes. They can directly assign with the numeric digit, like int A can have 56 directly without using single quotes. Similarly for float, z equal to 5.5, right? So you can directly assign the value for float and int without using single quote. But for character, always the single quotes to be mentioned with the values, right? Let me remember. So I think I have explained you all the things about character, right? So this is all about the character data type. So if you have any query, then put down your queries in the below comments, right? And please don't forget to subscribe our channel. In next chapter, I will come up with the data conversion of int and char. That is very important chapter. So see you in the next chapter and the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.